You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
They confuse us with so much life. Just not even thinking that we would realize. And if we criticize, we could be ostracized. We don't know who to trust. That's why I say, Lord, please listen to this prayer that comes from before. Please send us another Moses again. Oh, we just can't go on this way. Please deliver us today. Time to make them oppress us pay. So the children could see their way. Make them get on their knees and pray. Then I'll be up to judgment day. Oh, we just can't make it this way. Please deliver us today. Be like the Israelites did. Please send us another Moses again. Lord, we just can't make it this way. Yes, deliver us today. Oh, we just can't go on this way. No, we just can't make it this way. Please listen to what I say. Yes, hurry up with judgment day. We just can't make it this way. No, we just can't make it this way. Once we get old and gray, and the children can't see their way. Oh, we just can't make it this way. Oh, we just can't make it this way. We like the Israelites did it there. Please send us another Jesus again. Oh, 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 oh. 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 Lord, we just can't go this way. Lord, we just can't make it this way. No, we just can't go this way.
I say you get up one morning, your elders have something. You don't know how they get it, but you want to use it. But if you ask them old people to get the things what they went through, ask them this any day, and your parents sure to say, black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're able to get a pulley and jam with the devil. Why? Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're ready to swim offshore and hold your boat steady. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something with that dragon, now you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man will get nothing easy. I say you get up one morning, and oil money running. How it come you don't know, so that it care how the thing go. But if they read about Uriah, they wanna find out the pressure. How we get so much old hell to get a penny from TLL. Black man man have to keep on jamming. For black man to get a little something, you got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming. For black man to get a little something, make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man have to keep on jamming. For black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something, with that eagle eye you keep watching, because I don't tell you already, black man don't get nothing easy. Say we got up one morning, independence happening, getting the thing come easy. Now they're taking liberty, but if they know about petition, we are to send to England for some woman to tell we in this colony free. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. People hold you, humiliate you, turn on and sell you, and then they free you. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you hear you get a little something, with that dragon eye you keep watching, because I don't tell you already, black man don't get nothing easy. So when a black man gets something, he got to start thinking to get it there easy. He got to practice economy, from getting licks from the slave master to become the land owner. Brother, it's a terrible journey, packed with plenty brutality. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to rise up, you got to stand up, make up your mind, you will always stay on top. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to go to conference in England to get independence in your own land. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. You got to take up your own cash money, pay people for your own refinery. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap iron. Black man have to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wing, O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. People see you smile, but don't hold the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me brother, cover me sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who have the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Yes, 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 yes,
Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 affiliates. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Ward Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. As soon as you get in, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook and X, WZYE TV on YouTube. You can also subscribe. And you could reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. And you know, as we always say, ladies and gentlemen, we originate, we don't imitate. We are the only program on radio that brings you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And this is how we start the thing.
It have our place, WZYE, where they treat you like friends and family. So if you're looking for a place to belong, going WZYE, you could come along. If you have haste, do come with me. We do have dad on WZYE, Santa Meditate.
Yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you go, there you go. Yeah? And as we always say, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter what color t-shirt you wear a purple t-shirt, a burgundy t-shirt, a orange t-shirt. Each and everyone is welcome in the village on WZYE 95.9 FM. And, ladies and gentlemen, to prove that we'll bring you the truth, we have put it in words. Here you go.
Anselm LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. There you have it. We put that to you in words. Let me bring in my pal, the young man himself. You want to know me? The young man better known as Uncle Tommy. Tommy, welcome.
Good evening, and it's a pleasure being here with you and with the audience too, of course. Like I said, these are very interesting times, very, very interesting times, and it's a pleasure to be here to experience it.
Tommy, I don't want to waste time tonight, but let me go to the chat because I'm trying to multitasking here. Let me get the chat out there to you folks. Brenda James, welcome. Where you joining us from, Brenda? Anytime we have new people, we like to know where you're joining us from. Where are you joining us from, Brenda? Just so you know. So, Tommy, I wasn't sure about this, eh? Where did I put it, boy? Okay. Maybe I just make it a I just made it a background. I didn't put it anywhere. All right, let me do this. Let me I wanna I wanna show something, but let me see if I could get rid of something here. Bear with me a minute here. Bear with me a minute. Let me try 4 and see where it is in here. Nah, that is not there. Oh, here it is. All right. You see that there, Tommy? Look at that. Look at that there for a minute. You see it, right? You see that there? You see it, right?
Oh, I'm muted. 30% says yes, 70% says no.
Okay. Okay. Now, somebody sent me that, and I said, boy. So I asked him, I said, is that fact or fiction? He said it's in the Guardian newspapers. You know, there's do something called the people say, right? And I telling people, I telling all you, let's start young run for the PNM now, man. Oh, go, let him run. We go win this thing easy. This could be a walk in the park. I think, Tommy, what could happen in this instance here is where we have a majority again, and then this will be the chance for the UNC to make changes, serious changes. This will be the opportunity. Let's your young run, let him run.
But in order to truly get the numbers they want, they're gonna have to call us with some of the other players.
Yeah, we know all of that. 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 You understand? But we can't coalesce with people who is runaway horse.
True.
You understand?
Loose cannons.
Loose cannons. But you put it so succinctly. Loose cannons. We don't want loose cannons on deck. Right? We don't want them. We want to put them. Is there such thing as an underdeck? Never underdeck?
That's the water. I mean,
oh God. No, underdeck is kind of.
Yeah. You should have something below deck.
Yeah. That's something below deck. That's what we have then. Something below deck. Yeah. So let me go to the chat. Mr. Intellectual was first in. Good evening, Pro Uncle T and all villagers. I hope you all made it through another day safely by God's grace. Volsang says, good evening, Walls. Uncle Tommy, and if all protocols observed. Hey, Tommy, look, we friend come back, boy. You read on the screen, we friend, she come back. She was, he went on vacation, boy. You know who that is, right?
Yeah, that's Miss Atlanta.
Yeah, that is she, man. She come back, boy. She went, like, she take a sabbatical, boy. She went somewhere in some vacation in some paradise somewhere. You understand? She was taking her son down on the beach and all kind of thing.
But I don't want to mind her business, you know.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I minding she business.
Right, you can do that. You can do that.
Yeah. She went in some beach, somewhere, was in Hawaii somewhere, suntan, all kind of thing. You think it's easy? Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. She living. What is that? Loca da
La vida loca.
What's that?
She living la vida loca.
Oh yeah. La vida da loca. La vida da loca. That's what it is.
La vida loca.
Oh, la vida loca. Yeah. I know it was something around the area somewhere. Yeah.
Crazy life.
She living it up, man. Living it up. Friday night. You know a song like that, right?
Right.
Yeah. That was she when she sing down there with she glass in she hand and she thing and she had the toothpick with the pineapple in it and the cherry next to it. She good enough, Tommy. Real good enough. Well, let me stop talking to woman business, before I get in trouble. Tommy, I'm taking your advice, boy.
I definitely ain't going down that route with you.
Yeah. I stopping while I ahead. I'll leave it right there. Stopping while I ahead. Oh, Kamini, welcome. Good night to all the intellectuals. Welcome. Prepare Bijram. He says, good day, Uncle Tommy on Wall Street, all listeners. Share the live. Today guideline. I pass this way but once. Let me do all good I can. For I may or may not have the opportunity to pass this way again. What, boy? What? Tommy, busy. Call him busy now. Busy. All of a sudden, busy is intellectual too, you know, Tommy. Tommy, see what we creating in this program, boy?
Hey, he may have been a heavy hitter along, just playing it cool.
The man drop all the food thing, and I looking forward to talk about some type of food tonight. The man drop it, boy. It have a song called "Drop It Like It's Hot," right? Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot, right?
Right.
Yeah, boy. What, boy? Let me read busy again, boy. Good day, Good day, Uncle Tommy on Wall Street. All listeners. Shady life today. Today guideline. I pass this way but once. Let me do all the good I can, for I may or may not have the opportunity to pass this way again. Boy, busy, boy. Busy, let me get. Tommy, give me a round of applause there for me now. You gave me round of applause. Give me round of applause. Yeah. Hey, look, we partner. Arjun. Arjun, it depends on which one. Anyway, that is Arjun. Yeah? I tell you, boy, Miss Atlanta back, boy. She said, thank you for the song. Kamini said, well, boy, I live in the bubbles of the P&M. Yeah? Look, Tommy, next partner. Gordon Joseph. Good evening, all. I am the beginning God. Genesis 1:1. You will never lose if in life you start any good thing with God. All right. All right, partner. Boy. Boy. Mr. Intellectual. Which 3 p.m. will cross the floor? But that's why we call him Mr. Intellectual, you know. You read the tea leaves there, boy. You read the tea leaves, Mr. Intellectual. Takesha, welcome. Takesha says, good night, everyone. Cover me, Jesus. Takesha says, only love in the village. No room for hate or negativity, just love. Yeah. And someone told me good night. Yeah. Takesha, boy. Our original, boy. Our original, boy. Shanika from New York, boy. Shanika, welcome. That's the Shanika from New York. I use your last name and say New York. Shanika, yeah. Yeah? Caribbean soul, boy. Caribbean soul, boy. I feel Caribbean soul has get some of them. I feel Gordon Joseph does write some of them jokes for Caribbean soul, you know. I feel so. Anderson Wilson, boy. Good night to all from Akiri and Anderson, boy. Yeah. Anderson is the warrior, boy. The UNC warrior, you know. The most flags they have in Trinidad and Tobago, most UNC flag is done by Anderson, you know. When you see Anderson pull up flag, so it's flag after flag after flag after flag, you know. Joshua, welcome. Good night to Wall Street. Robbie is resigning as PNM, so he get all the pension as PNM. If he contests the election, he will lose. And he wouldn't get all that perks. Okay. All right. Full song, sir. Our first capital city, St. Joseph. Mr. Intellectual say, hope she gets some profit by minding her business. Hey. Mr. Cynthia say Wall Street. I feel that means something, you know. But you know, I want to ask what? Okay. Folks, I want to ask a question, eh? George Chambers and Eric Williams. Should I say were or are? Whichever one it is. Were they black? George Chambers and Eric Williams, were they considered to be black? I'm just asking the question.
I think the answer is yes.
Tommy, oh God, Tommy, you sure about that?
I think they consider themselves to be such.
Well, Tommy, it's that PNM people today who say that they weren't black. I mean, and look what your partner PNM Fox put up. You see, right? Boy, Olio, you know. Cynthia says, Mr. Atlanta says I'm in the retreat. Atlanta, watch yourself, you know. Watch yourself, you know. You might have to vote for Stuart Young too if you're in the street, you know. Watch yourself. And hear what you say. Yeah? Rowley said if you're the Costa Nostra, if you break ranks, he will kill you politically. That's why no one is talking. Just Georgia. Yeah. Now listen to this, eh? According to European standard of black, yes. What does that mean, boy? I don't get that, you know. Some of you may find it fair?
I looking. What happens that I'm not sure which.
You shuffle it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I listening to a program in Trinidad and Tobago today, the Mugabe station. And a young lady calling and say Dr. Eck Williams and George Chambers was not black. And I say, but what planet she lives? Well, I don't know. What era she from, boy? She must be born in 1822.
She could be confused too, you know.
Confused how? How she gonna be confused?
She don't know how to.
Tommy, let me ask the next question. Did the UNC call an internal election last year? Not for the political leader, but an internal election.
I believe so.
So I hear Tabaquite call and say that the UNC didn't have an internal election. I never said the UNC had an internal election for political leader, you know, because I knew that.
Remember with the fiasco with Barry and all of that?
Of course. And we said that. I said there was and I went back and looked at the video. So Tabaquite, I don't know, I don't know what years you was listening with her, but you know, and well, let me fact check Wall Street. Tabaquite. You watching here, you know? Arjun say Eric wife was a Chinese. PNM Fox. Tommy, look the question what PNM Fox asking there.
It's coming up with a black Wall Street. Tell him yes.
Yeah. She black. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah. Anytime you're ready to give Bisram his due.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is for you, Bisram. Can't do it all night because we have a lot of programming to do.
Yeah. All right. So Arjun says, oh, a PNM caller said he's not black, he's friend. I tell you, Caribbean soul is a comedian. Look what he say. A PNM caller said he's not black, he's French black. Yeah. That's like saying I'm born in Martinique, so I'm French. I'm born in Martinique. I born in Martinique. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a French man.
No, I'm French. Arjun say was Erica abandoned his son and daughter and he looped with a Chinese woman. Hey, Capitan, where you get that from? You know, Tommy, listener, I going on a campaign, I'm telling all you. Stuart Young, new name is the recusal prime minister. the recusal PM. So he had recused himself. The last time they said was over 98 times, right? From cabinet, 98 times. So as the acting prime minister, you got to recuse himself still, right? You know what I would like to know, Tommy? How many times Prime Minister Rolly had to recuse himself from cabinet? You think that might be? You think that might be there? KFC, welcome.
Hi, good day, Mr. What's your uncle Tommy, man? What's up, man?
How are you going?
Andy, man. Mr. Washington.
Yeah.
I'm all good, eh? I need to talk in the station for about 8 to 9 months, right? I find you just coming out just when there's backing everything with the PNMC. You get something like Paul about.
No. Tabakit ain't get nothing. He ain't get nothing.
When we were in thing nasty and dread, particularly.
Yeah. Yeah.
You come out and defend nothing with the PNM is one leader here back here is coming up with the PNM business alone. We used to bust bombshells and light them on fire and get rid of the evil.
Evil and wicked.
Yeah. Tabakit. Whoever make a contribution concerning the PNM, you make a contribution like with Kamala Service, UNC, stay UNC, man. Don't do that. So what should I look to understand?
Yeah, man. Oh God. Tabakit boy, they're coming for you, boy. They're coming for you, Tabakit. You better put up your armor, Tabakit. They're coming for you. Dread, boy. Dread. Stuart Young. Yeah, Stuart Young did recuse himself so many times because his family got contracts from the government. That's why people don't want him as PM. Right? NCB Global, boy, them do real good under the government, you know, Tommy. Them do real good, boy. Guaranteed, you know, Tommy.
Oh, yeah.
That type of business them in. Guarantee when they deal with the government, you could become a billionaire overnight, boy. Billionaire, boy. How much black millionaires Rowley make, boy? I wonder. I just wonder, you know. Just asking. I just talking out loud, eh? Talking out loud. A blessed evening, Patricia Hutchison. Welcome. A blessed evening to Warshid and Uncle Tommy and all villagers. But Tommy, PNM Fox says she black. Okay, you could say whatever you want, PNM. Okay, just rather the UNC had internal election. I know the UNC had an internal election. They didn't have an internal election for the political leader, but they had an internal election. Many people were telling the Kamala Prasad, you had to call the internal election, she called the internal election. It just wasn't for the political leader. You understand? Arjun said he spoke to Erica. Okay, Captain, where you getting this information from? The Chinese wanted Eric Elope. It was related to Solomon Hochoi's wife. Okay. All right. Okay.
That could be true too.
Yeah, I mean, he gained them information, but I think Capitan has that information, do you? If the PNM's ideology was so much about black, why is it they are the least progress? Why was there protest in 1970, and why to this day the country be the most disenfranchised? Volsang, that is an excellent, splendiferous, tremendous, marvelous question. You know? Ask Patty and PNM Fox and Gordon Joseph. Ask them that. Why for all these years? As a matter of fact, Tommy, I want to put up a statistic here. Patty, good night. I want to put up a statistics here. Let me put it up here. Let me see if I find it here. I want to put up this statistic. Well, let me put up this statistics. I want to put this up. You know, Tommy, you know what Prime Minister Rowley have done? This is what he have done. He have taken a majority party and make it being led by the minority. I know if you understand where I'm going here, Tommy.
Claro.
He take a majority party and he turn it into being led by a minority. Let me show you what I mean. And listener, this is Dr. Rowley.
Paging Dr. Mashup. Dr. Mashup, you are needed in the Fed emergency ward immediately. I said immediately.
Hey, pull up!
That's him. But let me get this statistic for you to show how us, as black people, right? Marcus Garvey says, any leadership that teaches you to depend on another race is a leadership that will enslave you. Let me repeat that. Any leadership that teaches you to depend on another race is a leadership that will enslave you. Let me say hello to Prime Minister Rowley. Okay, let me find this for you, Tommy. I know we did the statistics here already. What did I do with it? I put it somewhere. Okay. Did I put it in here? Oh yeah, I think I have it down here. Let me see if I have it down here. No, I ain't have it down there. I'm supposed to have it over here, man. I want to show you all the statistics. I'm sorry, but when you want something, you just can never find it sometimes. Okay, did I have it here? Yeah. There's where I have it. Here we go. Let me remove this here. So folks, and Rock Hackshaw, are calling you out to a Rock Hackshaw, wherever you're located. You asked a question yesterday. You asked the question. Yeah, you asked the question. Rock Hackshaw calling you out. Tommy, in Trinidad and Tobago, the election is voted. People vote in the election. Most predominantly black people vote for the PNM, and predominantly Indian people vote for the UNC. Right? And the UNC was formed, right, in order to make sure that the people don't be at the bottom of the barrel. And the PNM was formed, I don't remember, but to make sure that black people are not at the bottom of the barrel. That's my analysis. Okay, in the 2020 election, 61.20% Afro-Trinidadian voted for the PNM. 7.3,
right. Yeah, go ahead.
7.30 Indo-Trinidadians voted for the PNM. And I'm only comparing the UNC and the PNM here. The 5.7% Afro-Trinidadian voted for the UNC, and 54.70% voted for 54.70 Indo-Trinidadians voted for the UNC. So Tommy, it is clear to see that black people vote for the PNM and Indian people vote for the UNC. That is facts. You could call it what you want. You could say it, but that is facts. That's the way it is.
Yeah, tribal politics.
That's the way it is. Right? However, in the UNC, the majority is running the majority. In the PNM, the minority is running the majority. How that could make any sense? How that could make any sense? I want somebody to explain that to me. Patty, you, PNM Fox, Gordon Joseph, and the whole rest of all you, and call all your PNM people and find out all you could explain that. And even furthermore, 61% of you all voted for the PNM during the last election, and they have 26% of you guys living below the poverty line. One of the highest in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. Go and figure the number under the UNC how much Indian was living below the poverty line. All you go and figure it out. Because under the same UNC, them under Kamala Prasad Basesa, under Basdio Pandey, them reduce the amount of black people living below the poverty line. And now the 61% all you had to answer to a minority. All you like it so. Any leadership that teaches you to depend on another race is a leadership that will enslave you. Yeah? Yeah? Facts is facts. And I want to hear Rock Action now. I want to hear Rock Action, the PNM fella, my PNM partner. I'm a PNM partner, you know. He's a good consultant, you know. I think he just come back from Trinidad. No, I think he going back today, boy. Yeah, he was in Trinidad. I know what he was in Trinidad for, but that's his story, not my story. You see, Tommy? So when people want to call and talk about all kind of things, the numbers are there. The numbers are there to show. And I ain't getting into all the other numbers, but those two numbers are very important to see. Now think about it,
Numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie. Right? And just imagine if that 7.3% of Indians cross over to the UNC, what happens? We could also say if the blacks who voted for the UNC cross over to the PNM. But if that people, them black supporters of the PNM, don't want no parts of them now. None. And yours truly is an example. And Tommy, you know your partner voted for you know we partner voted for Stuart Young, you know.
Who's that?
Move alive until East.
No.
What do you mean no?
You surprised?
Of course I surprised.
How about West? West voted for Penny.
Yeah. But you know, all those who have supposedly voted for Penny, right? You know which ones, Tommy?
No, give me some names.
All right. So I was told. All right.
You were reliably informed.
Yeah. I was reliably informed. Let me see what this fella here had to say. Hold on,
Good evening again, all. This man run out of content or what? People dead 700 years ago now talk about if they were black or if they weren't black. Why you call me before you start your program if you run out of content, boy? Gosh, man.
Shut that down now. Let's keep moving.
Oh God. Tell me that your partner.
Yeah, man. That's my partner. Like
That's a good partner.
Yeah. That's my partner. We in business together.
Yeah. I mean, I stay out all your business, Tommy, not me.
Yeah, man.
I stay out all your business.
Yeah.
All
No worries.
right. So this is what I've been told. I ain't confirm it. I ain't fact check it. I have been told, right, by reliable sources that the 9 dissidents who, you know, we have something on that too, you know. We go play that just now. So here are the 9. Tommy, if you had to take a guess, let me play a guessing game. Only I want to play a guessing game. Let me play a guessing game before I give all the 9. Before I give it to all you. Yo, Tommy, how? Oh God, let me fix me. Tommy, how in the world, Tommy? Tommy, read that there for me. Read that there for me.
Yeah, explain what you mean by the minority rule and the majority.
Let's take this call, Tommy. Let's take this call. COP, welcome. COP.
Wall Street and Uncle Tony.
Good evening.
Happy New Year.
Same to you.
Same to you.
Wall Street, I don't matter who lead the PNM. That is now we business. But supposed to have a democratic process to take place in the PNM. And right now, we not see citizens of this country not seeing a democratic process. We must agree with the PNM that them gone in a PNM convention, a PNM meeting with all the MPs and come up with a political strategy that with 11 votes, that Stuart Young going to be leader of the PNM and acting prime minister in March month when Dr. Rowley resign and go. That is a democratic process.
And COP, you are absolutely correct. I know democratic process. That's undemocratic, as Kamala Prasad Besessa said.
11 bebes, 11 PNM bebes that Dr. Rowley bring. Are you hearing it?
Yeah, we hearing you. But you know, COP, Dr. Rowley also said the majority of MPs voted for him, for Stuart Young, you know. Well, I guess he said 11 is the majority. 11 is the majority.
He also mentioned that he bring a set of young people in the PNM to take the country forward. But the 11 young people he bring is the 11 young people that voted for Stuart Young. And if we have to fact check the 11 MPs that voted for Stuart Young, look at the ministries the whole, and look at the kind of money those ministries spend in the past 10 years. So we must accept 11 members of parliament vote for Stuart Young, and the whole country must say, well, all right, 11 of them vote for him, that not he could be leader of the PNM and he could be acting prime minister. That is silly to me. You could be leader of the PNM if all you want to, but not prime minister, not acting prime minister just so. And why it is a prime minister? The prime minister never tell us 3 months ago that I want to resign and I want to step down. We get up in the morning and all of a sudden Dr. Rowley, he looking to bow out. What caused you to bow out? After this country, healthcare in a problem, national security in a problem, education frustrated, most of the children failing the community. We had the worst set of road. We not getting no forex in this country so much. And that is when the prime minister, who take a constitutional oath to make this country better after these years, this is a disaster taking place in this country, and he running out and going. What the prime minister is doing is abandoning his responsibility as head of national security minister, as head of National Security Council, and prime minister. He abandoning the country and putting somebody with the least amount of experience. No leaders, no true leaders just do something like that. And those 9 people that vote for Penelope Beckles, it is understood that they will be crossing the floor. It don't have 5 of them, Dr. Rowley, looking to cross the floor. And when them cross the floor, we might have a PNM prime minister, you know. It might have a UNC prime minister and Wall Street. What type of human being will be in a political party and see the prime minister neglecting the historical people in their party and putting a Johnny come lately and sit down and take that? And they say nothing about that. What type of people does do them thing?
All of them have to go. All of them. All. Every single one of them.
Because you have a ministerial position and you have an opportunity, you will keep a blind eye to the evil that's taking place. And when Tabakit want to come and fact check here, Tabakit now understanding he's someone like Sharon Felix defending the PNM. Or he's someone like Google defending the PNM. Use the Tabakit. Use the PNM lawyer to know what Rowley could do and what the PNM could do. I thought you was a UNC activist. He going from radio station to radio station, program to program to explain what Dr. Rowley doing. Dr. Rowley have a lawyer. Young have lawyers. You come in to fight the UNC activists. And you're wrong. You're wrong. Behave yourself, Tabakit. Behave yourself, Tabakit. That's why TCL telling us this evening. You come to do a work or?
We gotta go for the break. We gotta go for the break.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, man. We gotta go for the break. All right, COP. Yeah, Tommy. The man running from station to station to station, boy. It's like,
well, he'll eventually have to slow down.
Yeah, it's like fet after fet after fet. Tabakit, boy. You expose yourself, boy. Tabakit. People expose you, boy. Folks, we'll be right back. Stick and stay.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Tommy, PNM Fox wanted to know. Let me see what you wanted to know. You wanted to know this, right?
Explain what you mean.
Explain what you mean by the minority ruling the majority. Tommy, do you really have to go through to explain that after we just showed the statistics and we show you who is anointed to be the leader of the PNM and the prime minister of this country, boy? Not this country. Our country, Trinidad and Tobago. What do we have to explain? Show the statistics, eh? We ain't just come and throw something up on the wall, see if it go stick like the spaghetti theory, you know. Like what? Like when PNM Fox come and tell we the highest murder rate since 2013. You understand? Remember when he said that?
Right.
Eh?
Yes.
The financial guru, welcome.
Yes, good night, Professor Wall Street, Tommy.
Yeah.
Welcome.
On WZYE. Professor Wall Street, I have a different plan. I've been listening to everything you've been saying. I've been listening this morning right through on all the radio stations. I want to tell you, I see a statistic about 61% and 54% UNC Afro Trinidadians voting for the PNM. I want you to listen to me carefully and just give me a few minutes because I think it's very important that we understand. I understand what people are saying, where it's a great story if it is true that you have Stuart Young, a half Indian, half Chinese heritage, becoming hopefully the leader of the PNM. But the problem is, I think, beyond race, because Dr. Rowley was a black man. In fact, he said he was the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago. You are from Tobago heritage. I am from Tobago heritage. Okay. But yet, the color of his outside, it is alleged, doesn't meld with his inside. If you look at Jamaica, Jamaica had Michael Manley. Michael Manley wasn't black. Jamaica had Alexander Bustamante. He wasn't black. White man. You had also Edgar Siaga, who was a Syrian. But yet the Jamaican people voted for these guys.
Yeah, but
let's allow me, Professor.
Apples and oranges.
Right, I know. No, but what I'm saying is, the issue here is that when you look at, I listen to Pastor Google shows today, and everybody is twisting what is going on with Stuart Young and Keith Rowley. I told you yesterday when I sent you that thing from TTT that Rowley and Stuart Young are hooked to the. Stuart Young could be voted in as the Prime Minister. However, he does not represent, just like Keith Rowley represents the interests of the majority, especially the majority of people, the 61% of African Bagonians. And the minority is that 1% cabal.
So Richard, let me stop you. How is that different than the minority ruling the majority? How is that any different?
I'm saying to you, Professor Wall Street.
Yeah.
We getting a little. I'm saying to you, I don't care. I told you yesterday, and I told you yesterday.
No, but answer that question now. How is that?
I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what color he is. It is matter of what the policies they are exuding or they are putting forth, which affects people of color.
So
especially black people.
So Richard,
Professor Wall Street. So just allow me to say what I'm saying, Professor. I understand what you're saying. The minority is the 1% cabal. We know who the 1%. It's a mixture of people, but it's predominantly held by financiers of the PNM.
You don't have a problem with that. You don't have a problem with that.
Right, but I'm saying.
No, I'm asking you a question. You don't have a problem with the 1% in the. You don't have a problem with the minority ruling the majority in the PNM.
Of course I do.
So then what are you really saying then?
No, Professor Wall Street. What I'm saying to you, understand the game here. You can put me as a black man, as a black face to the PNM, and I am doing things that are ultra biased of especially people who vote for me. That's what I'm saying. So it don't matter to me.
So you are saying if they put Stuart Young will make sure that we do have 26% of black people.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying to you, Professor Walsh, I'm saying again.
So I understand him.
No, listen to me carefully because you gotta listen to me. And I want Uncle Tommy to chime in. Okay. I'm saying I can be a window dressing. Dr. Rowley has been called an Oreo. He has been called inside outside wannabe person of another persuasion. The issue here, Professor Wall Street, is that Stuart Young, let me just go through with something. Stuart Young and Dr. Rowley. Stuart Young was Dr. Rowley's lawyer. Stuart Young was the lawyer for Malcolm Jones, who created the whole craziness that went on with Petrotrin. When you were away in St. Lucia, I went through with Uncle Tommy and I told the situation with Petrotrin that led to the debacle in 2010. So of 2018. Stuart Young is involved in all of that. Stuart Young, and I'm telling you, this is the minority. Stuart Young and Keith Rowley were the ones who went to Europe and signed a 2018-2019 long-term contract that they had no idea what they were doing that created National Gas to lose $500 million. Stuart Young's brother, Angus Young, was the managing director and got $4 billion in money from the Trinidad government with NCB Global. You could go and check it. Stuart Young was the one who went into the parliament and said WT had information that was incorrect with the bid under parliamentary privilege. Your radio station was started when? Your radio station was started during COVID. Who was the Minister of Energy, National Security at the time? One Stuart Young. Stuart Young allowed Delcy Rodriguez, as Jubal Chavez, and 5 members of the PDVSA to come in with a sanctioned plane into Trinidad and Tobago, while hundreds or thousands of Trinidadians could not return and were thrown out from New York to New Delhi. That's how your radio station got started. Okay? And he lied. Rowley said he didn't know as Jubal Chavez. That's what he said. And they found out later in Parliament. You see, Trinidadians don't remove. But one thing I have, I'm not losing, but I'm a very good, I was an anal of history. I used to have a memory, like an elephant they used to call me.
Mhm.
Stuart Young came back in Parliament last year under parliamentary privilege and admitted that it was not for, they didn't meet in Delcy Rodriguez because of so-called COVID and Venezuelans. It was because of what? The drug and gas deal, Professor Wall Street. These are the things that both he and Dr. Rowley have been in cahoots with, and they are representing who? They're representing the class, the business class. And let me tell you something. Fitzgerald Hines and you see Rowley leaving, right? You think the business class don't know what's going on? The business class know that when Trump come on January 20th, okay, Rowley has aggressive towards the Trump administration and very critical, as well as Mr. Fitzgerald Hines, Movais, right? What do you think? When Trump coming, you think Trump will remember about the drug and gas deal? You really think so? You think you probably say on that TTT explanation in Tobago that his legacy is seeing Venezuelan gas come to Point Lisas? What do you think Marco Rubio and Trump willing to do with Venezuela? You want to mash up Greenland and Canada and all these places. You think they really care about Trinidad and Tobago? That's why he has to leave too. So one thing I will leave you with, Professor Wall Street. I am saying to you, Alan Chastain of St. Lucia, who Rowley calls Tropical Trump, he's a white man. Ralph Gonzalez, he ain't a white man, but he's Spanish. And he has been the Prime Minister of St. Vincent. Okay? The question is, I don't care what the color, that's why I say, I don't care, for me, I don't care what the color is outside. I care what the color is inside. Trinidad should be open for all. And the problem is, which this PNM is using, Professor Washington, Uncle Tommy, they're using the chasm of race again. Because they flip the script with the UNC, and UNC has to be very careful with that.
All right.
Okay?
Thank
to
you.
Try to win and say how Stuart Young will be able to inspire. Inspire what? When you stand for the 1%ers, this is classism. You understand me? Once you stand for the 1%, you cannot stand for the people who voted for you. Stuart Young and Pete Rowley don't walk the streets of Laventille. They don't walk through. That is why Penny would have been the ultimate candidate. And I'll tell you this, I'll leave you with this. COP just said.
All right, leave it there. We get our next call.
I'll call back.
Yeah, man.
But I want to make one closing statement.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm done with that. But the fact is, I'll leave you with this. The fact is, I don't care what the color of the skin is. Stuart Young does not represent the color of the black people. He does not represent what black people need at this time, just like Keith Rowley. So the color doesn't matter. It's what you represent, the 1%, and that is not good. I'll call you back, Professor.
All right. Thanks, man. For me, I don't know, Something that financial guru drink in Australia, then not agree with him. Something you drink in Australia, then I agree with him.
He's doing deep analysis though.
Eh?
He's doing some deep analysis though.
No, that be financial guru, right? You say be financial guru. Let's take this call. Brooklyn, welcome.
Good night, Wall Street. Good night, Uncle Me, and good night, viewers and listeners.
Yeah.
Wall Street, financial guru, I understand his contribution. I understand it very well, especially when he put in the part in which Rowley could have never been the leader of Trinidad and Tobago and faced Trump. You understand? Because with his ignorance and disrespectful self, and you know Trumpy boy ain't too much different, he would have made sure he deal with Rowley so much that he would have had to come and bow to him like if he was the master of the world. And that is why you could have seen Rowley decide not to choose the people that the person that the people call for, but the person who could represent the rich, that Rowley job is to make richer. I understand financial contribution very well because I listen carefully. And Wall Street, this whole picture that is unraveling right now could explain
why they use the 5 murders from Chumakak to throw people's mind, thinking that they were coming to do something for Trinidad and Tobago, but it was really to protect them. The whole SOE was to make sure that after they're doing what they're doing right now, people cannot do nothing because soldiers and armies are already out there and they wouldn't have nothing to do. They already give them the privilege and the rights to take charge of people's house, do whatever they want. Only had to understand how these people plan this thing out, you know. You understand? They didn't just do this just so like helter-skelter, you know. They come and tell me about how much people get killed in Lavanti, how much people get killed in Arima, how much people get killed in Beatam and all over Trinidad and Tobago. And they did not put a SOE in 9 years. But because they have the plan and they want to make sure that they use the national security to defend and protect them and the 1%, this is why we right now have a state of emergency in Trinidad. This state of emergency is to protect the rich Wall Street. These people playing poor people so good. Right? And I want to say, them ain't doing nothing on their own, you know. I think the UNC know, because them is government too, you know. Because as much as we may sit down, excuse me, and say, yes, UNC can take charge, UNC have to know, because people in the PNM behind them back to talk to certain UNC people because they're friends, right? So we on the outside can't say the UNC blind to what's taking place, right? Just as the PNM, as they say, UNC was doing so much in the 5 years, and the PNM said, but they know what's taking place. They know what's coming. I don't think Kamala Persad-Bissessar, I believe she's a brilliant and an intelligent woman, and I think she has great people on her team. And if they are blind to see all this unraveling and acting like they don't know nothing, I am saying the government, whether opposition or leader, know what's going on. And their job is to continue playing the people. And the reason why Stott Young go there is because even if this Venezuela deal coming to, nothing in trickling down to the poor. So all of them PNM who celebrated the Dragon deal and that the best thing Rowley do, and they go help everybody. Bye-bye with that. Because once that go into the one, just as the African Bank, who went and take the African Bank deal? Now the 1% went and traveled somewhere and do the thing behind the poor people back. And that was for the African people. And now the African people have no kind of say in it because 1%ers went and in some function they had and do the thing and to make sure that they run the show and the poor continue to stay poor to depend on the rich that Rowley and Stott Young and all of them want to become richer. And this is why I tell you the other day, I don't care what, when it's a PNM, all have to go. And I will say it again, the UNC is sitting back and allowing nonsense because the UNC supposed to be brave, powerful, and within the Constitution, they could make move, and if they make move within the timing, especially when the thing is going on now, they will get all the people of Trinidad and Tobago support because this is a slap in all them PNM face who say PNM is the black man party. We know the backbone of the PNM. If no Africans vote for the PNM have no party. They have no party. 85% of the PNM vote is African votes, right? And them Africans was brainwashed to believe that the PNM is the black man party. They were brainwashed. They teach the children that don't vote for the Indian, don't vote for the black man. Well, thank you for the half Chinese, half Indian black man that they have now to represent them. But I'm saying to the UNC, we need all you to start coming here now and doing things in order because you all are the government, whether opposition, leading, whatever. The PNM is split in two. Make all your move now. We want an election, Wall Street. Kamala Persad-Bissessar Do what you have to do with your party to make your move now, where the PNM is split in half, and you could get 9 in support of you, and we want an early election just like we do Manning. Force an early election, because the SOE is to kind of frighten people from making that move. But don't worry, all them police want it, all them soldiers want it, because they didn't want the 4%. Washington, Uncle Tommy, have a good night.
Yeah, man. Bless.
It is no secret that the PNM is the Black Party, the African Party.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
Has the PNM as a political party been fair to African people?
We have just implemented a special education program called LMSIP, Laventil Mova Special Education Program.
That making any sense? Don't think that making any sense.
First, he came for Patrick Manning, and I did not speak out, because I was unhappy with Manning. Then he came for Calder Hart, and I did not speak out, because he was appointed by Patrick Manning. Then he got rid of the Balize tie, and I did not speak out, because I didn't wear a tie. Then he came for the party groups, and I did not speak out, because I was in the cabinet. Then he came for you, and there was no one left to speak for you.
So, folks, we are back with you. You know, sometimes
any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you.
Sometimes, it gets difficult at times when you are trying your best.
3 things that do not work for black people: guns, drugs, and politics. First of all, with guns. Guns were invented by white people to kill black people, so even when a black man has a gun in his hand, he's not going to kill or shoot anyone else but another black man like himself. Because the possession of the gun is merged and combined with the indoctrination of self-hatred through white supremacy that came through a colonial agenda to miseducate us and a media representation of us as savages. So you put guns in the black community, the only other people that black people with guns are going to kill are black people like us. And if there was any risk whatsoever of whites or Syrians or Chinese being shot with guns that black people possess, it would not be so easy for us to get guns in the first place. Second, drugs. In all the visits that I've made into the prisons, I've never seen any white people in prison for drugs, or Chinese people, or Indian people, or Syrians. But according to Dr. Darius Figueroa, there are no African drug lords on the top level. He said all of the drug lords, the major importers and traffickers of illegal narcotics in Trinidad, are whites, Chinese, Syrians, and Indians. But African people are 95% in the prison. And when the white people and the Syrians and the Chinese traffic drugs, they buy houses, property, land, real estate, send their children to university, buy cars and trucks, businesses, and expand their entrepreneurship. When we sell drugs, apart from going to jail or getting shot and killed in some ignorant gang conflict, what do we do with the money that we make from the drugs? Spinning rims, paint job on a car, gold chains.
Tommy, I'm looking for a video here. Let me see that video, boy. Let me see if I could find it this way. I want to play this, And the reason why I want to play this, I have a few videos I want to play because, okay, here it is. Here it is here. I just get it. I found it. Let me see this. I want to play this for you. And then I have another one with Stuart Young again. You see, when people show you who they are, take them at face value. You understand? And this is not about that. This is not about color or anything like that. This is about facts. That's what this is about, facts. Listen to this. Listen to this. This is a man who now going to be in charge of these same people who we calling these names. All listen to this. Please. All you miss me. All your PNM people, all your black PNM people miss me. Miss me. The need for Stuart Young's apology to black members of the PNM for calling them pothounds and termites. In recent times, Energy Minister Stuart Young issued a public apology to opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar for his controversial comments made during a parliamentary session. While this apology was a step in the right direction, it raises the question of whether similar apologies are owed to other groups, particularly the black members of the People's National Movement, PNM. Here are 10 reasons why Stuart Young should extend his apologies to them as well. 1. Inclusivity and respect. Apologizing to black members of the PNM will demonstrate a commitment to inclusivity and respect for all party members, regardless of their race or background. 2. Historical context. The PNM has a significant history of representing the black community in Trinidad and Tobago. Acknowledging any past missteps or offensive remarks would honor this legacy and show respect for the party's roots. 3. Equality and apologies. By apologizing to Kamla Persad-Bissessar, Young set a precedent. Extending the same courtesy to black members of the PNM would reinforce the principle of equality and fairness. 4. Healing divisions. Trinidad and Tobago, like many nations, grapples with racial tensions. A public apology could help heal divisions within the party and the broader society. 5. Setting an example. As a leader, Young's actions set a tone for others. Apologizing to black members would set a positive example of accountability and humility. 6. Building trust. Trust is crucial in any political party. Apologizing for any past wrongs can help rebuild trust between Young and the black members of the PNM. 7. Addressing internal criticism. There have been calls from within the party for Young to apologize for various remarks. Addressing these concerns head-on would show that he listens to and values the opinions of all party members. 8. Promoting unity. A public apology could foster a sense of unity within the PNM, showing that the party stands together against any form of disrespect or discrimination. 9. Political integrity. Demonstrating integrity by acknowledging and apologizing for past mistakes can enhance Young's credibility and reputation as a leader. 10. Reflecting national values. Trinidad and Tobago prides itself on being a multicultural and inclusive society. Young's apology would reflect these national values and contribute to a more harmonious political environment. In conclusion, while Stuart Young's apology to Kamla Persad-Bissessar was a necessary step, extending similar apologies to black members of the PNM for calling them pothounds and termites would further demonstrate his commitment to equality, respect, and unity within the party and the nation. It is through such actions that leaders can truly embody the values they wish to promote and create a more inclusive and respectful political landscape. You know, it's interesting, because just a few weeks ago, this is the same person who called members from the UNC that they were going into the bathroom to Zami. All you remember that? All you remember that? I don't know if you all remember that, but I remember that because I also did something on that as well. Yeah. And it is sad. It is sad that the folks in the PNM who should be standing up and being accountable and saying, no, no, that is unacceptable. They're defending it. They're defending it like it's their own, like they're playing for these so-called warriors. Defense by any means necessary. Boy, I don't know what to say. I know what to say. I know what else to say. You know? Let me go back to the chat. But I go find that for you. Joan, welcome. Jashoda said, Wall Street, I told you Rowdy didn't like his black people. That's why he didn't want the African Bank to come in TNT. Yeah, that's the next thing. The African Exim Bank. Yeah? You think Stuart Young and them want the African Exim Bank to come in Trinidad? Nah. For what? Why don't want to come there? Or they want to get out of poverty? You mad? If we get out of poverty, we ain't go vote for we no more. We had to keep all your day. What you song? Keep it there, don't let him get away. Yeah, that's what I had to do. Robert Nesbitt said, was the financial guru is right when you give in Stuart Young history, even what he did during COVID. Okay. History. Caribbean Soul. Right now, the Maduro government is kidnapping opposition family. The opposition of Venezuela grandson has been kidnapped. Yeah, I see that on the news in Caracas. Volsang says, the security apparatus of this country is poorly resourced and as a result demotivated. So who after dead, dead? All right. Tommy, hear what Patty says. You know what amazes me? You guys have a problem with PNM people supporting Mr. Young. No, Patty, I said, I am just giving you the facts, you know. I like to give the facts. As a matter of fact, we here based this radio station on giving the facts. You may not like the facts, Patty. You may not like the truth that 61% of black people voted for the PNM. You may not like that. And you may not like the fact that the PNM has come a majority party run by the minority. You may not like that, but that's the fact. Those are facts. When you all go stand up about that? When, Patty? When you and PNM folks and go and Joseph and go stand up and say, you know what, enough is enough. We tired being at the bottom in the sub-basement. The rest of me I living in the basement. Many of them in the sub-basement. So they under me. They under me. You know? But you don't hear PNM people dragging all you for supporting Kamala Prasad Besessa. But there's drag Kamala Prasad. Patty, you just be on the pastor with the internet search engine program. The whole talk used to be comparing last 10 years to 2010, 2015. So what are you talking about? Please, Patty. Yeah, all the UNC have to do is to get 3 PNM MPs and take the government, then call the election. So folks, Tommy, you want to take a guess with respect to the MPs that might have supported the 9 MPs? Your guess? You try a guess?
That's tough because I don't know who's beholden to the king.
You don't know who voted for the king? You mean who voted for Stuart Young or Rowley?
Is it the 9 youngsters?
All right, let me get you a hint. Yeah. You could say it's most of the youngsters. Let me put it that way. Yeah, most of the youngsters. Let me put it that way. So, folks, we're trying for you all to guess who you think are the 9 dissidents. All right. Denise said wasn't the Exim Bank not a good financial risk overall? Nah, no, it wasn't. Oh boy. Gordon Joseph says, is that bank in the next big Caribbean island, Jamaica? uh, uh, Patty says, Professor don't understand English. Oh God. All right. Look, we have one here. Wall Street, you got to be doing something right. All them talk show, let's talk about, like they hitting a spot. Yeah, hitting a spot. All right. JB Apple, you're right. The MP for Toko supported Penny. Yeah, okay, we got one. We got one out of the way. We got one. Anif says, Vol, I'm not afraid of PNM talk. All they do is defend evil and hate. Yeah. No. JB, the two from Tobago. Let me see, let me make sure that. Nah, the two from Tobago, two of them didn't support him. Two of them didn't support Young. They split 1-on-1. Tobago split 1-on-1. One support Young and one support Penny. So that's two earlier we have, two. We had the MP for Tobago and one of the MPs for Tobago.
San Fernando East support who? Penny?
Who is San Fernando East?
Manon.
Nah. Manon support Prime Minister Rowley. Nah, Manon support Rowley. Manon support Rowley. I mean, Manon support Young.
Yeah, which is same difference.
So all right. So all they have about two for Penny, two for Prime Minister Rowley. All right, Lisa says Faris. All right, Lisa, you're correct. Lisa, that is number 3. Lisa, you're correct. Lisa is correct. Faris support Penny. So we have 3 so far.
And you say Leon support Young.
Right. Adrian Leon support Rowley. So he off the table too.
Scotland support Penny.
Nah. Sorry. He ain't support Penny. So we have 3 so far, right? We have 3. We have Faris Alwari, Shamfa Kojo. Which one is the Toko representative? Which one is it? Huh?
Monroe.
Okay, all right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. He. What? Hey, Lisa war boy? Lisa real good boy? Marvin Gonzalez a penny boy? Lisa was red booty with spending she right yes boy. I wonder if she gets information from Gordon Joseph. Oh, you notice? Tell me if you notice, Patty, PNM Fox, Gordon Joseph, absolutely clueless who support who. Clueless. Them is PNM, and look, other people telling them who support who. All right, here we go. JB, correct. We have Cummins, support Penny. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 so far. 5. We have 5, Tommy. 5. We're going straight for 9. You just see it to see black.
But Penny herself support herself.
Right, yeah. Penny's all right, Tommy. Penny support herself. Here we go. That's 6. So we had 3 more. 3 more to go, folks. 3 more. 3 more. At least. They can't say them pure them clueless about everything. Yeah, Leon could be for Penny also. Yeah, but he outside. He outside. COP go tell we the rest. COP.
I support Penny 100%, and I will also tell you why I support Penny. Because she's one of the most experienced person right now in politics in the PNM. So Penny 100%, but Rowley don't like. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Okay. All right, but I mean, AA. Which Lisa, when you say Terry, who you talking about? Yeah.
Terrence Garrison.
Who?
Garrison.
But Terry on the ball. I wonder if Terry's a PNM. Nah, Terry can be no PNM. Lisa, you know PNM. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. You're right, Lisa. Yeah, JB. Lisa just tell me that. The MP for St. Joseph. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Terrence. So why is that, Tommy? 7?
Yep.
We had 2 more. To go. But, you know, Lisa again. Lisa licking it up, 6 after 6 after 6, you know. Boy. I wonder if Lisa is a PNM, boy. Nah, I don't think Lisa is a PNM. Yeah, Volstang. We have 2 more earlier. 2 more to go. 2 more. We have 2 more of the 9 dissidents. Yeah. You want to see 5? The PNM almost double. The PNM are 9. 9. 2 more. Dane Khan says Wall Street. You know why we as a country seen all these? Okay. Volstang says like the writing on the wall for Terry, boy. Voting Penny. Well, we have 2 more. Should I give them a hint, Tommy? Nah. I can't get them no hint. Terrence can't stand young attitude. Yeah, them fellas used to be fighting, you know? Politically, yeah. 2 more to go. Come on. Let me get the 2 more. All right. While you all try to figure out the 2 more, let me give all you a hint. It's young people. I think the oldest out of them, Tommy, might be Terrence Dial Singh and not Penny, putting Penny aside. Oh God! Tommy, the cancers. Gordon Party. Oh God! Yeah, Mova defender now. It wasn't Esmond Ford. Esmond Ford went to Rowley. Esmond Ford went to Rowley. Steve McClutchy. Nah, Steve McClutchy. He's not let me see. Nah. Steve McClutchy. He went to Rowley. Yeah. And McClutchy still, yeah. Nah. Caribbean Soul, he wasn't for Penny. Tommy, I tell you, Lisa to get a double round of applause. Gatsby Dolly. Yeah, but Lisa real good boy. Lisa is a boss. Nah, boy. Nah. I feel Lisa must have some of them paying them on the phone and getting them all that information. Yeah, we already say Roger Monroe, Dane Khan. We have 1 more. 1 more. Nah, it wasn't McClutchy Caribbean Soul. Nah. He outside, so you know you had to go with Rowley. They kick him out of the library, Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah? You kick McClutchy out of that brace, so he could never go and vote for Penny. You're mad. You get in trouble, boy. If he vote for Penny, he cancel Christmas for he, he done. Only one more. I tell you, one more. Is a young fella. I get only a Hindi.
Who's that, boy? Who's that?
Is a young fella. But JB, I don't know, Well, Lisa getting she information from, She, told me she didn't nail yet for like 5 of them, 5, Nah, Dane can. Leon's was on the other side. The pilot. Who is the pilot? And I'm saying like to say the pilot. Who is the pilot? Gordon Maloney say, who is PR?
Patty Reed.
Yeah, well, Gordon, you and somebody suggests you and Patty Reed. So no, it's not it's neither of you. Oh God, we have one more, folks. One more. I'll tell you one more. Yeah. But Tommy, the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago have to make a decision. Okay? And I want to play a message to the Prime Minister, but I want kind of long. Right? Let me play this one. All right, so folks, here we have it. The next, let me see if anybody else gets any chat. No. All right. Here we go. Patricia Hutchison, Kennedy Richards. That was the 9th person. And it's a good thing, you would have messed with Lisa Streak, right? But it was Kennedy Richards. The last person, Paula is not an MP. So it was I don't know where Lisa getting the information from now. And after Patricia put hers, Lisa came with calm. Caribbean soul called Paula Gopi Schoon. Volsang say, I feel Lisa fudging. Oh God. Who's the pilot? Oh, Kennedy is the pilot? Oh, I didn't know he was a pilot. Yeah, Brooklyn.
Well, shit. If Penny was chosen, the girl would have been she gleaning. She would have been right up in the PNM again, tight, caution, see actually what views are taking place with your party now.
Aisha Wells.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Let me do that.
Yeah, had to find out which views.
Yeah, let me call she now. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. What? Gordon Joseph say, yes, Tommy, you're right. That is a good, nice, realistic person in this chat. What are you talking about? So let me give all you know the 9 now, So it's easy for you to figure out who the 11. So we have Camille Robinson Regis. Somebody says Simon the Nosebreaker. Colin Booth, Stephen McClatchy, Adrian Lyons, Fitzgerald Hines, of course, Stuart Young voted for himself, Keith Scotland, Brian Manning, Iona Webster Roy, Esmond Ford, and Dr. Keith Rowley did not vote. Yeah? So there you have it. Oh, let me see this. Let me see if this PNM person here. Because I feel Aisha was supporting Stuart Young too. What do you think, Tommy?
I think she would have supported Penny.
You feel so?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see. Let me see if we could disturb she dinner. You see what I'm calling me for, boy? A pleasant good evening to you, Aisha Wells. You are live on WZYE 95.9 FM with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. How are you, Aisha Wells?
I am good. How are you guys doing this blessed evening?
Aisha Wells, we are doing splendiferous, marvelicious, tremendous, and wonderfulicious.
Nice. So, to what do I owe this pleasure?
Well, Aisha Wells, some people are saying that you somehow defending Stuart Young. And now, look, somebody put up the Aisha Wells and Douglas politics chat defending Stuart Young. But we, Aisha Wells,
Tell them don't lie on me, please.
where is that?
Never, ever, ever.
But look at it in the chat. Let me put it up on the screen. On the screen, Aisha Wells, I don't know. Aisha.
Tell them not me.
That wasn't you?
Not me, wrong person.
Or somebody steal your profile.
Steal my profile, they like confusion and bacchanal. Caribbean soul, always Caribbean soul in a pasta.
Aisha. But listen,
Let me hear what was the story
Brooklyn just call your name too. Brooklyn say, boy, I would like to hear Brooklyn call your name.
Let me hear Brooklyn.
He said, boy, I want to hear what Aisha Wells go say. Now that she have a person up there now. I wonder what she saying now.
I have a person up there. The last time we spoke on Sunday, I remember saying to you that there would not be picking Stuart Young. Do you remember that conversation?
Yeah,
Uncle Tommy, do you remember that conversation?
Did you call my phone or Tommy's phone?
That's why I supported Penny.
No, it was your phone.
Okay, all right. You were supporting Penny?
I actually did not mention Penny. I said I am of the view that they may have, rallied around Foster. And no uncertain words there.
But Aisha,
I see that they completely turn away from that point.
But Aisha, you've been in the bubbles of the beast, Aisha. You've been a PNM with a red beret turn left side, right? The Red Army. When the Red Army come out, they marching wrong bodies the house, wrong the savannah, wrong the tennis court. It's only wrong and wrong they go. Where they stop, nobody knows. Aisha Wells, how could those MPs support Stuart Young and leave out Penelope Beckers, Aisha Wells?
Somebody said something to me today. Now, this is not confirmed. This is just what someone said. They told me they believe Penelope Beckers won the vote. And it is now being stated that it's 11-9. Now, I do not have proof. Do not quote me. Do not quote me in proof. But that is what someone said to me today. I do not know. I cannot confirm. I was not there. But that is what Abudi said to me.
That it was actually 11-9 in favor of Penny?
That is what I hear. Go quote me.
Penny, we talked to Penny last night. She said it was 11-9 in favor of Stuart Young.
Okay. As I say, I wasn't there. I just telling you what I hear.
Aisha Wells, you know a fella called PNM Fox? I don't know if you know about him.
No, I don't know.
Yeah. A fella, his name is PNM Fox. He said, Aisha Wells, do not get caught up in Wall Street and Friends nonsense. They cannot help you in your political future.
I would like Fox, PNM Fox, Islam Fox, whatever Fox name is. I do not have any political future that I would need any assistance with. So anytime I talk on my own free will. PNM Fox. Just stating that categorically.
I'm glad you, Aisha. Oh, you're going to expose your PNM people like that.
No, I just have to be absolutely clear. I understand everybody has an opinion on me whenever I talk, so I have to send the record straight last night. I listened to Nobody Thunder calling me out. Every night they put me in the passa, and I just be here laughing.
And he put your name in uppercase, Aisha Wells, boy, screaming at you,
Like if he's screaming at me.
Yeah. But them fellas don't know, they really don't know etiquette, but that's all right. You know what I mean? With a PNM in front of your name like PNM Fox. What do you expect? So Aisha.
So how come I'm not seeing Uncle Tommy handsome face on the screen? Uncle Tommy, good evening.
Good evening, Aisha.
I'm not seeing your face, how you're glitching on the screen, so.
So Aisha just shift the conversation. Aisha good and all and son she shifted it to me. So Aisha, just before you go, right? Let me ask you a question now. Where does the PNM go now that they have the minority running the majority?
Well, I've been listening all day to different spheres of the conversation. And I said to someone again today, I will not be surprised if the party completely rallies around Stuart Young and quell whatever internal issues he may have on the way he was ascended to office. And I'll tell you what. They are making now a shift in the conversation.
Is Aisha there? Our internet went down.
To me, that is the new shift that they are pushing. I won't be surprised if they rally around him and quell any sort of issue that could arise from how he got into office. I was shocked as everybody else when the announcement was made. I know the Prime Minister said he was leaving, but I was expecting it to be done in a more diplomatic forum, not after meeting, in a casual JZ outside a golf course. I was expecting this to happen in a more diplomatic forum. I could be wrong, I was expecting the party to have a vote on who is their next political leader and by extension their prime minister. I was expecting those things. Now, the direction it has taken, I can only look on.
Aisha, I'm sorry you didn't stay wrong. No, you could have been the representative from over until East.
They want me to stay around to put me in a set of bacchanal. Only bacchanal you put in Wall Street. Go bacchanal you want me now to stick around for all of me.
Yeah, you all know all of you were rallying around Aisha Wells. Rather have a song Rally Wrong the West Indies. We'd have a new song, Rally Wrong Aisha Wells. We'd have Rally Wrong Aisha Wells. Yeah.
If Uncle Tony asked me to hold on, I will gladly hold it.
And we would have get Mover Defender back on your side too.
Looking for Mover Defender to come back on my side.
Mover Defender on the other phone there. All right, Aisha.
All right, later.
All right. Tommy, I bet you I'm Mover Defender. I bet you.
Hey, good night, Worship. It's me again. Worship. Aisha Worship lie. I never say it support Stuart Young. I know you're better than that. You lying, but I send a video for him to play for you. I send a video, you go play. I go on.
All right.
Tommy. Oh God. Tommy. Gordon Joseph says. You see what I tell you? Look. I tell you. Yeah, I'm over defender. Oh God. Aisha, I feel sorry. I'm sorry.
Worship.
Yeah.
I don't know why you just do this. I really don't know why. Worship. If a dog get bombs down in Lavantil, Aisha was there crying. Worship. Aisha Wells, right? Listen to me carefully.
Oh God. Yeah.
Aisha Wells was the PNM face.
Yeah.
And they turn around and run she from Balizeo.
Yeah, boy. No joking, huh?
Aisha, Worship. Heavy. Heavy. Imagine Heavy with a hit. The one the PNM blood from Heavy. Have one of Aisha Wells jersey. Worship, I cannot make this up. Worship, I cannot make this up.
Oh God.
If a Thanksgiving show in Lavantil, Aisha Madam Chianaka Baptist. If a Hindu prayers, she not the date, the man the doti.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She's sorry and she gone.
And she gone in Lavantil.
She don't care how much gunshot. Today. But the only thing I disappointed when she in Wall Street, ask Anderson what they said. Aisha Wells called for donation. Rice, canned peas, chicken, and then show up a barbecue on Street. Oh shit. I don't know why you did this. And Uncle Tommy, oh God, my partner, Uncle Tommy, oh God. She know how to go behind the sheep with the little limb. What she did on the sheep with the little limb?
Yeah.
She just run behind that sheep when she realized she can't run down the rest of sheep now.
Yeah. She good.
But I'm feeling sorry for her. But I hope one day she'll wake up Wall Street and realize PNM is not far.
Yeah, man. We're going for the break. All right.
So enjoy your night.
Yeah, man.
I would not be supporting Aisha in the PNM Watch, no matter what. Enjoy
All right.
your night.
Yeah, man. Tommy, oh God, boy. Tommy, I don't know why you last time me to call Aisha, you know. Serious. Anytime it's like ants nest that's raised when you call Aisha Wells.
Nobody defender just wake up from wherever he's sleeping.
Wherever he's, nobody defender that been a big snore. He's snoring, you know. He's snoring, Tommy. Snoring. Singing music. And Aisha Wells, boy, that is it. Folks are going for the break. We'll be right back. Stick on stick.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE LP 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We're back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, share the live WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook, on X. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. Text.
So Tommy, you saw the one where they said what the people say, right?
Yes.
And the people say, this is not Wall Street say, Patty and Gordon Joseph and PNM Fox. You're the next one calling now. You're the one calling. Hello, caller. Welcome. Welcome, caller.
Thank you very much. Welcome was the street opposite Hassarat Road in Kunopia. Tommy, the others, and the rest. Good evening.
Same to you.
I must say I get in some good laugh. Good laugh. Sorry for Tommy Joseph and Sipasad and them fellas and them, because since it started having this Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday thing, I feel less people now will be going to listen to them fellas and them. Yeah. So I hope you, Chumakan, I hope you see how you could make some kind of contribution so them fellas wouldn't end up with too much of a deficit. But they got the bills to pay. All right. Brooklyn, I must say I admire your contribution. Not this one. This one was just the normal run of the mill. Yeah. That you made before. All right. It was realistic. Yeah, it was very good. Chumakan, I listened to your friend, your good friend, on our next platform, Ronnie Mohammed. And I said, oh gosh, boy, if this man could be like half of this man, boy. The man was, listener, man, point Kumana, the man was point 14, the man was point up here, the man was point, give me that. The man was so accurate and real. Talk about the PNM, he talk about the UNC. I said, but what it is that he getting that Wall Street not getting? You understand? What it is Wall Street not getting that he's getting? I hope Wall Street could pull up that program, boy. Think, was it the barbershop, boy? You understand? So I conclude, like plenty others, PNM, Stuart Young, Dr. Rowley, right, PNM. Election will call. When the election call now, the 6.5 of them, they're no rushing now to organize their party. And you know what will happen? If you do the same thing, the same way, the end result could end up being the same. Nothing is put in place. Nothing is put in place. Why? Because you only focus on overso. You only focus on that team over there. Boy, they have a good striker there. Boy, you got to see how to stop that striker. You have to think, and you're not organizing your own self to see how you are going to score, how you are going to play, how you're going to organize, but you want to win. You want to win. So what you want to do? You want to pay the referee or what? True referees don't take bribe, no. True referees don't take bribe. So you have to organize yourself, practice properly, try to score properly, and organize yourself. Don't be just focused on the other team and who they have and how they're playing, and look how much blunder they have and another thing. And when they come up against you, now it's 6 in your tail. You can't even score 1. I will stop there for now. Thank you.
Thank you. You understand what our contribution is about? Tommy. Oh God. This at that just says, I think with Young at the helm, Aisha will be a top gun in the PNM. She will get everything she desires. Tommy, this at that just say?
Yeah.
Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Same to you.
Tommy, that's for you.
I'm going good. How are you doing?
By God's grace, I'm good, you know. You know, it is really amusing sometimes that when people take serious things as joke, because they have no capacity to think nor to understand the reality from fiction. Most people believe because they are in a comfortable position that they could come outside here and do as they please, and it affects nobody. And because of that, they tell themselves they're secure. And God doesn't give them no stress, no trouble, and that kind of thing. But I've learned that my Bible told me that they that live godly in Christ Jesus will suffer persecution. And anybody that preaching another gospel, no, is not to take them on. Them is not from God, them is from the devil. Jesus himself said that anybody that come to follow me, they're going to hate you. You understand? Anybody that pointing out truth, the devil hate that. And they're going to find every single way to try to stop you from talking the truth. So Wall Street, Uncle T, whenever you start to talk the truth, you're going to get opposition. So I don't fear. These things that just come a passer. You understand? That is by the way kind of thing. You recognize the devil as soon as you see it. As soon as you sight him, you're going to recognize him. Because why? You know how to proclaim truth. You know how to tell the people what is right and what is wrong. And if people don't understand that, hard luck for them.
Correct. Correct
But
is
most
right.
of the time, the people and them who serving the devil, they want you to know who God is. You know? And truth, no matter how you look at it, would always be truth. And lie would always be lie. And anybody who supports liars are not closing on Petrotrin. LCNM didn't come here for COVID. You understand?
Yep.
All these kind of things. Them supporting that. Just remember that eventually truth does overcome lie. It doesn't stay on the ground all the time, you know. It does arise. And when you think you're beating it down, eventually, when it's surface, it covers everything. Like I said yesterday, those who grow up in darkness, right, find it difficult to see when light hit your eyes. That's something that a lot of people don't understand. Anybody who used to go in the cinema and that kind of thing will know what it is I'm talking about. Gentlemen, all what them fellas and them saying and they're doing at this present time, just exposing them so that the people could see who they really are. And if everybody willing to talk the truth, they will call a speed a speed. You understand? And the Richardson fella is really a pilot. Have a blessed evening, gentlemen.
Yeah, man. Bless.
The same to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You see we just learn information. You fella is a pilot.
Right.
Tommy, before I put up this quote, let me ask you a question. Did Mark Zuckerberg graduate from college, if you know?
I don't think so.
Okay. Did look the fella from Amazon, Bezos. Do you know if he graduated from college?
I can't confirm that either.
Okay. You remember the fella who had owned Apple? What's his name? He passed away. Oh God, what is that fella name again, boy? All right. So, and I say that to say something, eh? I want you to read this, Tommy. Read this dissertation here from P&M Fox. Because like all he does do is cut and paste. Like somehow he just cut and paste. Or I don't know if them fellas and I'm reading from the same hymn book. Yeah, I call it a hymn book. The P&M hymn book, because the P&M have a hymn book too, you know. I could tell all you know, because they have a hymn book. And they just send out hymns in order for them fellas to cut and paste. Tommy, read what your partner P&M Fox published. I'm sorry to get your work, but
you want me to read it loud? Loud, you saying?
Yeah. Read it out loud. Yeah, read it out loud.
Stuart Young. He attended St. Mary's College in Port of Spain, where he was a head altar boy. He considered becoming a priest or accountant, but ultimately decided to pursue law at the University of Nottingham in England. He was called to the Bar of England and Wales as a junior barrister at Gary's Inn in July 1997.
Okay. And Tommy, Tommy, what does that mean?
Who knows?
What's Patrick Manning highest education? Patrick Manning.
I think he had a bachelor's in what do you get a bachelor's in something to do with rocks and
Okay. All right. Let me call Penny and see if she go pick up the phone. So folks, you calling Penelope back.
excuse me.
Let me call Leon's. She ain't pick up. So folks, you calling Adrian Leons. We calling Adrian Leons. All right, no answer. Let me try Jennifer Batiste Primus. It's ringing. It's ringing. You know who I'm gonna call? I'm gonna call Foster Cummins. Let me see if Foster go pick up his phone. Foster Cummins. Oh, I think they sit here, boy. I have two numbers for him, eh? I mean, like all of them got my number, boy. I mean, I think we gotta start using that phone there, you know.
All right.
We try Brian Manning.
Everybody has your number.
Huh? Say that again?
Everyone has your number.
Yeah. They all have my number, man. They all have my number. Brian Manning. I'm gonna call Brian Manning. Somebody go pick up, Tommy. Somebody go pick up. I'm telling you, somebody go pick up. Somebody go pick up. I'm telling you. Somebody go pick up. Brian Manning. See the Prime Minister go pick up? Let me try it. See if he go pick up.
He may tell you something. He may have some choice words for you. He may have some choice words for you.
Now let me try Stuart Young. Let me try Stuart Young. So folks, we trying the new Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Stuart Young. The phone ringing. It ringing, Tommy?
You congratulate him or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna congratulate him on being come to the next Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. It ringing though, you know. So folks, you know on WhatsApp, that us have when it's calling, means the call didn't go through. When it's ringing, means the phone is actually ringing in Trinidad and Tobago. So Stuart Young phone is ringing.
He probably asked, whose number is this? And somebody already tell him.
Nah, they tell him long time, man. Okay. Oh, none of them ain't answering, boy. No answer. Let me try calling, but maybe calling, but might know. He might not understand it, and he might pick up. Calling, but his number just calling, boy. Just calling. You know who I'm gonna try? I'm gonna try Darian Marcel. He go pick up.
Is he at the retreat?
Nah. He not at the retreat. He's a staunch piano. He's a piano. He's a piano. I'm my partner though, eh? I'm telling you right now. Darian Marcel is my partner. His phone calling too, boy, Tommy. He said try calling Mariana Brown. Mariana Brown go cuss me, boy. Let me try Mariana Brown. He's just calling. Anyway, let me try him. Send Joel. I'm gonna call Mariana Brown. I think Mariana Brown go be just calling too, you know. So we trying Mariana Brown, folks. You know what, Tommy?
It's after 9.
Tobago, boy. Let me see what's going on with the TPP.
It's after 9 and a lot of people don't answer the phone after 9.
Eh?
It's after 9 in Trinidad.
Tommy, you getting them people excuse so man. Let me try on second. Let me try the chairman of the TPP. The phone ringing. So we calling the chairman of the TPP. So me like this, everybody have a number, boy.
Because it's late.
Homicide number. All right. Homicide number 3 for 2025. All right, folks. So let me play this one for you guys, right? This is something that was done by us here at WZYE. You can see the 9 dissidents here. All right? You see them? Right? 9 of them. The one is in front. If you look next to Prime Minister Rowley, then a fella in blue, you will see Penelope Beckles, and you could barely see the one. She right next to Brian Manning.
Yeah, see her.
Right? And you could barely see the one. So people were saying that they couldn't see the one. But take a listen.
Cracks in the armor, what the Stuart Young vote reveals about the PNM. The recent vote for the next Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago has brought an unsettling revelation to the fore: the internal divisions within the People's National Movement, PNM. While Stuart Young's eventual victory as the party's choice for leader ensures continuity within the PNM, the fact that 9 members of parliament voted against him is a glaring signal of trouble ahead. For decades, the PNM has prided itself on being a unified political force, standing as a bastion of stability in the country's often turbulent political landscape. However, the dissenting votes in what should have been a straightforward endorsement of Young hint at deeper fractures within the party, which could undermine its ability to effectively govern and present a cohesive front in future elections. A sign of discontent. Stuart Young has often been portrayed as a loyal and competent member of the Rowley administration. As Minister of National Security, he managed high-stakes portfolios, navigating challenges such as border security, the Venezuelan migrant crisis, and the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite this, his leadership style has drawn criticism, with detractors accusing him of being heavy-handed and overly technocratic. The 9 MPs who opposed Young's leadership are likely voicing more than personal grievances. Their votes represent dissatisfaction with the direction of the party, perhaps fueled by concerns over its ability to remain connected with grassroots supporters. The discontent may also stem from a perception that Young is part of an elite faction within the PNM that does not adequately reflect or address the realities of its broader base. Implications for party unity. Disunity within the PNM is a gift to its political opponents, particularly the United National Congress, UNC, and newer parties like the National Transformation Alliance, NTA. While internal debates are healthy for any political organization, public displays of division can erode voter confidence. As the party prepares for upcoming general elections, it must grapple with the optics of this dissent. Can Stuart Young rally the party's base and inspire the trust of undecided voters while managing internal discord? Or will these fractures deepen, potentially leading to defections or diminished enthusiasm among the PNM's supporters? The path forward. For the PNM to maintain its position as a dominant political force, it must confront the root causes of this internal dissent. Stuart Young's leadership must prioritize healing the divides within the party by engaging with those who opposed his election. A platform of inclusivity, coupled with a renewed focus on addressing bread and butter issues facing the population, is essential. Failure to address these concerns could lead to long-term repercussions. Voter apathy, reduced turnout among PNM supporters, or even the emergence of splinter factions could significantly weaken the party's standing. In conclusion, the vote against Stuart Young is a wake-up call for the PNM. It signals a critical moment for introspection and recalibration. While the party has weathered many storms in the past, its ability to navigate this period of internal division will determine whether it continues to be a unifying force or succumbs to the forces of fragmentation. In politics, perception is everything. For the PNM, the perception of disunity could prove to be as damaging as the reality of it. The question now is whether Stuart Young and the PNM leadership have the vision and skill to turn this challenge into an opportunity for renewal, or whether this marks the beginning of the party's decline.
Here you go, Tommy. Is it the beginning of
the decline?
PNM decline? Huh?
Or is it a test for a testament?
Or is it a testament, you said?
Is it a test for a testimony?
A test or a testimony?
I said, is it a test that will present a testimony, or is it the beginning of the decline?
The beginning of the decline, in my estimation. Financial Guru, welcome.
Yes, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tom and everyone again, and I'm glad that you could give me just 2 or 3 minutes just to finish off with what I'm saying.
No problem.
And I'm glad you played that video. Professor Wall Street, I want to say something. We are on the same page with regards to Mr. Young and Mr. Rowley. I think we just have a different interpretation. But I want to get to the point that Stuart Young and Pete Rowley cannot change Trinidad and Tobago. I said last night, you can't take old wine, rancid wine, and put it in a new bottle and call it vintage Chardonnay. It is going to be rancid and still smelling. The fact is, there is dissemination, and I told you this yesterday before anybody called, that there's going to be division in the PNM. Here's the problem that is going to face the PNM, and they don't want to deal with it. The fact is, under the Constitution, Mr. Young and Dr. Raleigh made an end run, right? I hear Aisha saying that they will coalesce around Mr. Young. I don't know if that is going to happen. The fact is, he got 11 out of the 9, and President Kangaloo will probably rubber stamp that. He could be the Prime Minister. The issue is, which Mrs. Jennifer, and I know all of these characters personally. I know I know from Edmund Ford. You might remember me. I know Edmund Ford personally, and I'm disappointed in Edmund Ford. Very disappointed. Disappointed in Keith Scotland. Very disappointed. And Adrian Leons. Very disappointed on Mr. Brad Manning. But that being said, I'm not a PNM. But as I said, I grew up in a PNM household, strong PNM household. And I'm a Trinbagonian. And the direction that Mr. Young is taking with Dr. Rowley has to be stopped. That's why they have to go. But here's the point. The point is, yesterday, Dr. Shane Mohammed was pointing out to you that the fact is, you can be appointed the Prime Minister. The way Dr. Rowley did it was circuitous. And it is definitely, while it may be legal, it is immoral. I believe so. The thing is, when it comes now, when it goes into the Parliament, you pointed out earlier, you have 21 votes. Now, here's what could happen. I don't know if it will happen, but there could be what is called, because you and Uncle Tommy, you remember in 2010, Mr. Manning called an election early. And why he called an election early? It is alleged that the same 1% cabal wanted Patrick Manning out. Because look at it logically. I want Gordon Joseph and Patricia and Fox Islam to listen carefully to this gentleman. In 2010, Patrick Manning called the election early. Patrick Manning won in 2007, so it's 2 years to go. Why did he call the election early? It's because there was going to be a no confidence vote. Called it. And he lost, and it was instigated by one key Christopher Rowley. That is the fact. Now, here it is. They say, whosoever diggeth a pit may fall in it. That's what, there's a good saying that says that. And this is from the Bible. Now, the fact is, Miss Jennifer Baptiste, Thomas Baptiste, who, as I said, was the former president of the PSA. She was the general secretary, so she no constitution. Freddie Ferrara, no constitution. You can't lead somebody into an election and you're not the political leader. Rowley is doing that. You need to constitute the general council in order to have a political leader. He's doing things back to front. Look, I pointed out with Mr. Trudeau, Justin Trudeau. When you look in England with Boris Johnson, with Liz Truss, with Rishi Sunak, everybody, the political leader, is the one who leads the party into the general election and would most likely be Prime Minister. But Rowley is doing the N1. He did that with Mr. The fellow from Tobago, right, Mr. Dennis. And he put Tracy Davidson in, and then he take, according to Duke, he take the child king, you understand, and put him as the THA secretary. And what happened? They got blown away in Tobago. And I'm saying this, don't be surprised. Do not be surprised, Mr. Uncle Wall Street and Professor, Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street and everyone, that when time for them to sign the MPs to put Stuart Young, that people abstain. And if 6 of them abstain, because it's 21, so if 7 of them abstain, and then 9, you know what that means, right? 21 from 7 is 14. You understand? That's 7 of them have to abstain. And you know what I mean? It means it will be 2010 all over. You understand? Stuart Young is an ice prince. Pete Rowley is an ice king. Our country is going down the dream, and these fellas need to be stopped. And I would leave you with this. I understand what Gordon, I now understand why you call Gordon Joseph instead of Gordon Monroe, because he's a comedian. But I understand what he just said with regards to his last statement. The fact is, Kamla Bissessa Prasad, Gary Griffith, Timothy Hammersmith, Philip Alexander, Michaela Pandey, I am suggesting that you sit down and work out an accommodation and focus on building and coming up with a solution better than the Pfizer Accord of 2010 to take this country in another direction, because we are losing under the Rowley and continued leadership of Stuart Young when he becomes the Prime Minister. $139 billion in debt, 76% debt to GDP ratio. Our forex reserves fell from 5.4 to 5.1. Negative foreign direct investment. 644, not 624 murders. 1, 2, 3, according to you, gold medal. You understand? We have no assurance that when Trump comes in on January 20th, that 2027 dragon gas deal that is betting on is going to happen. 55,000 barrels of oil production. It just went up a little bit. Our gas production is now gone from 4.1 billion to 2.5 billion, and it's falling. All of these things, and we have no diversification, no future in terms of vision. Stuart Young, who was hit, actually hit with Rowley, his ice father, okay, cannot change that. So I understand what Gordon is saying. Mrs. Bissessa Prasad and everybody only have to get together, because we cannot allow, it is too dangerous to allow Mr. Young to go back, and the PNM has to reassemble under the leadership of people like either Mrs. Beckles or Mr. Amy Brown, who they say they should go into Diego Martin West and come again, spin again, come again. I would leave you with that. But I'm saying to you, this ain't about the color of a person's skin, whether he's Indian or Chinese. This is about the color of his intent. He and Rowley, they don't seek the interests of primarily most Trinidadians, and especially people of our hue. Black people, we are the bottom of the table, and they don't care about us. They don't care about Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. Why is you doing this? Why is I doing this? Professor Wall Street, I have family in Trinidad and Tobago. I want to return and live. I have property in Trinidad and Tobago, but I want to be my brother's keeper. Give a person not a fish, but teach them how to fish. Rowley and Stuart Young don't understand that. Colin Weather doesn't understand that. And we have to make that change. And I want people like whoever to listen to what I'm saying, because you see, facts are stubborn truths. You have a good night, Professor Wall Street.
Thank you.
Have a good night, Professor Uncle Tommy, and everyone.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Choices very carefully. And this is what I'd like you all to think about. Actions are not words. Because you see, talk is cheap. And I've looked on throughout the last 10 years and seen how talk is cheap. They have some people, and I will say it again, who have just come out of the woodworks like termites and want to be leaders all of a sudden of the great party that we are. But you see, PNM membership think choices very carefully. And this is what I'd like you all to think about. Actions are not words. Because you see, talk is cheap. And I've looked on throughout the last 10 years and seen how talk is cheap. They have some people, and I will say it again, who have just come out of the woodworks like termites and want to be leaders all of a sudden of the great party that we are. But you see, PNM membership, going back to that period of opposition, you have some people who are now putting themselves forward for leadership positions in the PNM that seem to have just sprung up with the announcement of this internal election. Some of them have spent the last 7 years of a PNM government in power since 2015 doing nothing but criticizing and like little potongs barking at our ankles as though they are the opposition. And now they want to put themselves forward and call themselves firstly PNM members and then secondly want to be PNM leaders. Going back to that period of opposition, you have some people who are now putting themselves forward for leadership positions in the PNM that seem to have just sprung up with the announcement of this internal election. Some of them have spent the last 7 years of a PNM government in power since 2015 doing nothing but criticizing and like little potongs barking at our ankles as though they are the opposition. And now they want to put themselves forward and call themselves firstly PNM members and then secondly want to be PNM leaders.
Now fall all in the back room. You can't use the PTSD buses anymore though, but you will bring the girls for all you know, including camera.
You're gonna use the bathroom?
Yeah, Shimon and Zami.
Hey, what?
Don't call my name.
What's wrong with you? Hey, boy, cool it in my corner.
Here, that's what we have as our prime minister. We take the cake, you know, Tommy. We gone, you know. That's what we have as our prime minister in Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah? And all of them MP and M people, before they stand up and be counted, right? Especially those who are suffering peacefully. Let me take this voice note here.
Hey, boy. Hey, boy. When will you learn? That is sometimes a question that is common among teachers.
Well, I see Wall Street as for
you've learned. You're coming up with the same. Oh gosh, boy. A whole program, 7 till 10, and not once in that program you come up with any kind of thing to help your party, but you want them to win by default. Yeah, you want the other team to start fighting one another and not show up. Not show up. There are no boots. They can't find the boots. They can't find the glove for the goalkeeper. Then show up and the next team win by default. And you say, yes, yes, yes. That's why they didn't come, because they know we that defeat them. No tuishness, boy. That book, boy. Oh gosh, I'm trying to see if these 6.5 could abandon that book. You have to help your party if you want your party to win. Oh gosh, man. Ronnie Mohammed, call this man now, boy, and give him some suggestions, man. I mean, I have done it, and I know the PNM and them, they might be against me. You understand? Because I saying things that these people could end up waking up and open their eye and say, but wait, my boy, it's true, no? We so focused on the others that we ain't dealing with we, you know. We ain't dealing with we, you know. You understand? We just pulling everybody who could come, pull everybody who could come. Yeah? And that way, we gonna be strong. Strong? Strong? And then bam! Mr. Abdullah, he gone. He gone. And they end up with a wedge between he and the next union man who they work together for years. Years. And Mr. Makandal, that guy, he said, but he never see so much teeth in. He gone. Then it's this one, then it's that one. And the whole team, I should say a side, not a team, the whole side started disintegrate. Man, and find it, man, mind if they fight one another, no? But when the thing is start to flow as it should, Then the people decided, no, forget that. Put them out of the misery, you know. Vote them out. And you know who helped vote them out? Don't ask me. Don't ask me. I'm not calling no name. I'm not calling Wall Street name. Don't ask me. Right? TCNM, don't ask me. I'm not calling name. And not only that, you know, they come back again for the next one, 2020, and it was a repeat. Now they're going for the hat-trick. And they still in learn. They still in learn.
Oh God. Tommy.
I see why you call him Joseph.
You see why I call him Gordon Joseph? All your if it's one thing, when I give a name, I have been 100% so far. Yeah. When I get the name, 100%. You remember the go along, get along PNM gang?
Right.
You remember the RPNM? Oh Lord. Tommy, I don't know if I should take this call, but let me take it.
Go ahead.
Oh boy, let me sit down. Let me put on my Mr. Atlanta, welcome.
Good evening, Wall Street.
Good evening, Mr. Atlanta. How are you?
That I must say I kind of agree with why did you call him Joseph? Why you call why you call
Gordon Joseph?
Yeah.
Well, it's a fella in Trinidad. That's a comedian named Tommy Joseph. So I figure that if Gordon is into comedy quite often. You know, when he referring, he'll be referring like he's a comedian. So I call him Gordon Joseph. Yeah, Gordon Joseph. Yeah.
But I find, to be truthful, I found he made some good points because I'm a person, my brain big. I don't. They say I really do kind of be involved with. But like you, Wall Street, right?
Yeah.
The way you speak, you would think that I would think that you always have to remind myself that you weren't always you were always a PNM. That you changed so drastically in that year or whatever it is, how long all the years you were in PNM.
Yeah.
So you should know Wall Street, the inner workings and the mentality of the people. You know, I saw you showed a clip there when that was from, I think, an internal election.
That was maybe like during the local election. You know, when they have these conferences across the country. You're talking about Stuart Young, right?
Yeah. What he was saying, yeah.
Oh, you know what? That was the internal election for the PNM. Yes.
Right,
Yeah, we're right. Yeah.
Election. Well, if, oh gosh, Wall Street. Are you hearing me?
Loud and clear.
If in their internal election, he could speak of them. I mean, they could be looked at pot hounds and all kind of things. Right?
And termites.
No, that isn't anything. Yeah, termites. Because termites is good anyway. Some pot hounds are very good, some pot hounds are good. But anyway, when they of themselves, at least he admitted that they within their party, he didn't say anybody outside, within are like termites and pot hounds. You remember which could be the truth? You in it. You were in the party, so you should know. Up to today, a lot, as in every other party, to may call their people other things. But I just find everybody as you should look at who you want to become the next executive, the next people in office. We should concentrate on that because every program is PNM is every name it could. I get to know so many PNM names because of this here. I should be hearing other people's names. Like if you want UNC, I was never a PNM. So why aren't we concentrating on the UNC? You have any UNC numbers?
I just call plenty of them.
I never. You call any UNC?
Yeah, I call in Darsing answer the phone. I call
I'm not talking about husband, right?
no, I call
talking about-
Senator Leiter. I call David Naked. I call Munilal. I call the opposition leader. I call Ruston Parry. I call Anita Haynes. I call plenty of
How
them.
many years? Within this year?
No, nothing. I call this within this year. I call David Naked, Rudal Munilal, opposition leader Kamala Prasad Bussessa.
I missed that way. You called all of them. I've never heard of I called to you because I now know you. I mean, but you called all of them and all of them on your program.
Yeah. I called Kamala Prasad Bussessa and she answered and they thought it was AI.
And everybody's still dumb and they still have such dumb. I mean, we are still lacking so much now.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We are the station that originate, we don't imitate. You know that we really mean
that. Was good of you. I'm glad to hear that you called.
Yeah.
But it's just that this should be more enlightened. You know? I don't know. Because the people business is the people business, the PNM business is the PNM business. Although it will become our business, but still. But anyway, I'm glad that you called. I was just calling to find out where he was speaking. And calling his people patang.
Yeah.
But I thought he was calling anybody.
That's but Miss Atlanta, to make it even worse, he was specifically talking about black people.
I don't know that way.
No, I'm telling you, Miss Atlanta, you just tell me I have inside and you tell me my money inside.
I'm coming to hear that now.
He was specifically talking about when during the PNM internal election, there were 3 black individuals who was competing against Prime Minister Rowley for the political leader. That is who Stuart Young was speaking about. It was Barack. It was a fellow by the name of Barack. One by the name of Karen Nunes Teixeira, Boynes, and a person by the name of Barack, and they were all black. And he called them potongs and termites.
Oh, so he was definitely calling them.
Yes, let any one of them PNM people, Patty, Gordon Joseph, PNM Fox, any one of them, to tell me I'm wrong now. Let them, any one of them.
But after he said yes,
Yeah.
did he apologize?
No, I played the video for you. I did an editorial for him to apologize and he never did.
Well, right, so if you could do that, and they weren't stirred up, the people who he called Patong and even their associates did not say anything. They took it like that.
They clap. They clap. They was.
Well, then they can't give Stuart Young wrong. They were really Patongs and termites if they have to be clapping to that.
No, well, come on, Miss Atlanta. You know when you in that type of thing, doesn't matter what the man on the podium say, you have to clap.
But you said they clap. I don't care. They still didn't ask for policy or do something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anyway, you have to. Why did not know that? Thanks very much.
All right. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Caller, welcome. So, folks, caller, just hold a minute, please. Folks, can you put your closing comments in the chat or put your closing voice notes in the WhatsApp? Put your closing comments in your closing quote or comments in the chat or put your closing voice notes in WhatsApp. Caller, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You asked a question, call to say if you're wrong. Do you know what is the shape of a football, a soccer ball, football?
You asking answers. That's what you're doing.
No. I'm asking you a question
no, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
A football.
Yeah.
That we use well in America, they like to use the term soccer. A soccer ball, it's not wrong.
Okay.
It's like you are not wrong.
Okay.
You are not wrong.
Okay.
But the shape of a football is not wrong. It is spherical. It's spherical. So that's how you are. It is a little worse than wrong. Nice.
That's what you call for? That's what he called for, Tommy? Tommy, you know, anyway, Tommy, what is that saying you just say about, anyway, let me just say that. Let me just say that. Let me just say that. Oh, God, nah. I ain't gonna put that up. I ain't gonna put that. Oh, God. I want to do something. Caribbean Soul says, Miss Atlanta trying to create a case, but she feeling, always trying to defend the PNM. Nah, Miss Atlanta is a UNC. She's a UNC.
Yeah, she's clearly a UNC, no question.
Yeah. She's a UNC. 100%. She's a UNC. Okay. Bijram say, well, she to me, Gordon Joseph have cookie eye. Caribbean so said, that's your contribution, Gordon. Like you have a free call tonight with Digital or what? You asked me to. Okay. But I asked him and he didn't answer the question to me. I asked him if what Stuart Young said, if that information was false or misleading. Yeah? And PNM folks say, oh, he only called Karen Nunes to share that. Tommy, can you imagine? He defending, PNM folks defending Stuart Young calling a black woman a termite and a potong.
And he said that the potongs.
What
he said they are. He said they.
But Tommy, you could give them fellas the evidence and they don't care. You could give them anything. What Dr. Williams said again, you could park crap up in Lavante and go vote for him?
Put a crap on a body tie.
All right, here we go. You see? And that's he was absolutely correct. You could tell Gordon Joseph and Patty and PNM Fox anything, and all they could do is come and regurgitate it or cut and paste. That's what they do. Look here. Wall Street, your line. He was referring to Karen Nunes to share. So all of a sudden, Karen is there. Right? Karen alone is there. And I know for a fact that was during the internal election. I was involved in that. And as everybody know, I was involved with Karen Nunes Teixeira. Me and run away and hide from that. You know? While PNM folks were sitting down on the sideline. Oh, God. He said, I'm also calling them termites and potongs. Pam Gray said, I'm drink too much Balize juice. Robert Nesbitt said, Gordon needs to pee and go in his bed. Oh, God. Patricia said, Patty said, Fox Wall Street has selective memory. Now, listen, Patty says that. And then right after, PNM Fox says she had a slate. Day is correct. Oh, God. Well, yes, why? Well, let us make things too easy for people, folks. Let's go for a quick break. We will come back and we wrap. Don't forget, put your closing quotes in the chat and put your closing voice notes in WhatsApp. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE LP 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. WZYE TV on YouTube. It's free. And when you subscribe, every time we go on air, you get an email from us telling us that we are live on WZYE 95.9 FM. Let me see that.
And just one thing I'd like to add. That 7 to 10 p.m. is Caribbean time, Trinidad time. 6 to 9 is Eastern time here in the United States.
Thank you, Tommy. Thank you. Himself, welcome. UNC 2025. Himself, where are you joining us from? Let me see if I have any closing voice notes.
Well, the thing is, you have to ask it in the context of what the man was saying, and the context of what the man was saying. How does a woodlice operate or a termite? How does a potong operate? And based on those operations, those people who had no contribution, who weren't around, who weren't doing anything with the PNM, and just jump out just so now and want to be voted in. That's the context in which he was speaking. But you saying that is everybody in PNM he called termite and anything, which is, I don't want to use the word lie. It is unparliamentary. Yeah. Which is stranger to the truth. And then anyhow, that's in their DNA anyhow.
No. While George Young was still in Pampas, many people that he tried to degrade were working the toilet in the vineyards. So what's that about? Are these people? They just want to run up them out. They don't think.
Yeah. 2015, Stuart Young came into the PNM. 2015.
But he was still in Pampas.
Has Stuart come lately?
These people were toiling in the vineyards.
Please. Yeah.
Give me a break.
It's sad, you know. You could get them black PNM people anything and they go take it. Anything.
He knows how long Boynes was working for the PNM and how hard Boynes.
Hello. And Junior Barak. That's his name. Junior Barak. You know Junior Barak was at PNM? Yes. And he know the Constitution back to front. And he went on a show with Sharon Felix and make she look embarrassing with respect to the PNM Constitution. But them, you know, Stuart come lately, yeah? And the recusal PNM, the recusal Prime Minister, yeah? Look, them fellas and them. Anyway, look, listen to PNM folks. Watch. Tommy, didn't we play a video? We played a video, right?
Absolutely.
Did I make up anyway? Let me see the closing voice notes here.
Yeah. So it seems as though the programs, what it's really doing is exposing more and more the 6.5 of them who are fighting against the wind. Yeah, they train one set of cough and kick, but and they're feeling like if I'm working hard, I must win. It's the win. You can't be the win. Well, yeah, what happening? Let these people and them know. An election will be coming. And that is the time when you go and dirty your finger. Or whoever you want. Thank God we have that privilege. Okay? And this time, Please. We don't want to hear nobody saying, I didn't know, they fooled me, they mama guy me, I get misled, a big hardback over 18-year-old, tell him about they fool you. Think before you vote. And whoever you vote for, live with that for the next 5 years. Good, bad, or ugly. Okay? I thought we endorse and encourage democracy and so on. And they're saying about the man is a dictator. The thing went to a vote and the people voted, just like when they did with the question of point of the internal election. They point a vote and whatever the majority say. And people are free to come out and criticize after. I didn't agree with that. I don't like that. That is against the Constitution. You're free to do that. You're free to do that. That's the thing about democracy, you know. Freedom is there. But the very important part in that freedom is free to be responsible. Live by action. Stand by it. And I agree with people who say, I am not going to be like the next 10. I feel that we could take this land. And that is what the spies and them tell Moses and them. Right? 10 of them say, nah, we can't do it. 2 of them say, Joshua and Caleb say, yes, we can. That's how Obama get this. Yes, we can thing. You know. All right? So people, the people and them had a thing. Let them deal with that. The time will come when we know we'll be able to make with finger. Not yellow. Not yellow. Red. Red. All right? So you all the speculation and accumulation and bucalation and that not helping. It's not helping the UNC worse. You understand? And it is helping the PNM. So fix your business now. All right? Have a good night, everybody. Don't forget to pray. God is listening.
Okay. Where's this one here, buddy? All right. Ms. Atlanta's closing comment is never underestimate the difference you made and the lives you have touched. Thanks, Wall Street and Tommy. Ms. Atlanta, we appreciate that here at WZYE 95.9 FM. Nova Defender said you had 3 right. Okay. Yeah, them fellas and them take a stand by. All right, my closing quote. My closing quote is this. Your cup is about to run over with blessings you didn't see coming. Your cup is about to run over with blessings you didn't see coming. From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent. When talent does not work hard, and for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. And another quote from Miss Atlanta is, the bad news is time flies. The good news is you are the pilot. Thank you very much. Go ahead, Tommy.
This, my first quote is from Joseph Joubert. Those who never retract their opinions love themselves more than they love the truth. Again, those who never retract their opinions love themselves more than they love the truth. Like I always say, you the man in the mirror, you have to become that change you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe out there. We'll see in the same setting at the same station on Thursday, God willing. Till then, be safe. Love you all again. Good night.
Okay. Tommy, you want to read that by Fox?
This is also cut and paste. Wall Street, while Dr. Rowley uses his PhD to bring gas to Point Lisas, you're using your false PhD to deceive African people. In addition, you interpret the video to support your propaganda. All right?
All right. All right. Patty says, when the party was in opposition, they leave. Missed me with that, eh? Mr. Intellectual said they love when their handlers abuse them and ask for more. Caribbean Soul said, Miss Pan, they don't have a word about this young appointment. I'll go call she next show. See if she go pick up the phone. Mr. Intellectual closing comment, people who live in emissary knows or understand why. Even when told, knows little, understand how to get out of their circumstances. Okay. I noticed Patty don't put closing comments. And Patty, we wait for a little closing quote, man. Look up for a nice Google positive closing quotes and pop one every once in a while. Okay, folks, we out of here. Tommy, what you want me go out with? Oh, you know, Tommy, I forgot to do something. I want to give Lisa a round of applause for getting 5 out of 9. This is for Lisa. Lisa, that was for you. What are we going out with, Tommy?
We.
All right. Folks, we are out of here. See you on Thursday. Same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. Later.
Hey, hey, oi, oi. Hey, hey, oi, oi. In Trinidad and Tobago, politics was we and them. That was never meant to be so, according to the anthem. But ethnic insecurity was maintained to divide us by some people in the country to sow the seeds of distrust. But we have bought a new system within the community. Now what used to be we and them has now become only we. From now on this nation is we. From now on it is you and I. From now on it is unity. From now on we flying high. All the races have come together to build a better country and create a brighter future for the whole society. The we and them thing is no more, because it is plain to see in this country from shore to shore the community is we. No more we and them, from now on this nation is we. No more we and them, from now on this nation is we and we and we and we. From India and some came from Africa. Look today, their descendants are here, coexisting together. There are others who came here too, the Chinese, Syrians and such. Native people are just a few in this land that we love so much. But the politics of the day and the love for a party cause people to begin to say them is them and we is we. From now on this country is we. From now on we all shall be one. From now on that's how it shall be. From now on all division done. As today united we stand, the people of Trinbago. One country, one nation, one island. Chutney Pan and Calypso. It's Trinidad and Tobago, better known as TNT. And we want the whole world to know we see ourselves as we. No more we and them, from now on this nation is we. No more we and them, from now on this nation is we and we and we and we. in this nation is no more. And Mother China done disappear, gone away for good, I'm sure. If we want to build a real nation, there can be no we and them. In spite of ethnic persuasion, all should fit in the system. Side by side we stand hand in hand within the society. This here paradise island, because you and I means we. From now on, liberty is we. From now on, race do not matter. From now on, we means unity. From now on, we are together. They cannot divide me again, cause we enter a new era. United we shall all remain, looking out for each other. Eric tell me matter they done. Today it is plain to see a new paradigm has begun, and that paradigm is we. No more we and them. From now on, this nation is we. No more we and them. From now on, this nation is we and we and we and we. Some politicians have tried their best to keep we subdivided, as their policies would attest. And now we are united, using that old colonial scheme. They sought to divide and rule, because if we are not a team, we are more easy to fool. Look, they had us fighting each other, causing misery and pain. Now all these times are gone forever, before never again. From now on, Trinidad is we. From now on, one philosophy. From now on, Tobago shall be. From now on, standing equally. No more African, no more Indian. We shall all be citizens, forged together to build one nation. Though we are different persons, done away with the we and them. In this land of Black Trinity, whenever we sing the anthem, from now on is only we. No more we and them. From now on, this nation is we. No more we and them. From now on, this nation is we and we and we and we. From now on, this nation is we. No more we and them. From now on, this nation is we and we and we and. From now on, this nation is we. No more we and them. From now on, this nation is we and we and we and we.